Just like that X-Maxx, guys, we're gonna build an insane Mini Maxx. So let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's start it off with TXMMO16L. Guys, GPM full aluminum chassis. Let's build it, guys. Up close, super nice, guys. GPM machines their upgrades phenomenally, guys. I mean, look at that machine work. Absolutely beautiful. Black anodized. Check it out, guys. Let's go ahead and start building it. We are not messing around with this build, guys. We are going full on aluminum. Even the arms, guys. Check this out. So this is part number TXMM1012. Front and rear aluminum bulkheads by GPM. We're going to be building this thing with the Mini Maxx and Mini XRT replacement hardware kit by Traxxas. Check out what's inside. We got everything. We got our screws, we got our pins, and we even got our wheel nuts in there. Our servo mount screws, everything comes in this kit. Just want to point out really quick, with the front lower bulkhead, you're going to get your servo standoffs. Those are aluminum as well. And you're also going to get your hardware and some shims for your diffs. Speaking of diffs, these are our diffs we're going to be using right here. GPM front and rear, GPM center diff kit, guys. You definitely need to open them up and fill them with oil. I just want to point out real quick, guys, I'm going to be building this kit with these PnwRcMadness quick tips. Yes, sir. I stocked these on my website. We got, there it is, the 3.0, 2.5, 2.0, and 1.5. Check that out, guys. PnwRcMadness logo on there. I've been using the same kit now for, I don't know, man, like 4 or 5 years. I got 2 kits. I got one on road and one at home kit. So check them out on my store, guys. I'll leave a link in these in the description below. When you guys are assembling these, you're definitely going to want to use Loctite, whether that be your diff cases or your bulkheads like these. Anything metal to metal, aluminum to metal, you want to add Loctite. And then make sure that your screws are nice and clean. Now, in order to keep your diffs separated when you take it apart, I like to mark everything with an engraver. And I just put a little F for front and an R for rear. That way you know where they go when you put them back in the truck, because guys, we're going to go ahead with 5K in the front and 3K in the rear, and I believe we're going to go with 7K in the center. Now, it's not going to hurt to open up your cases and pull out the pinion and just make sure that you have grease around the O-ring. Now, because these are just little trucks, guys, and little gears, little transmissions, all that good stuff, we're going to do 7K in the front. We're going to do 10K in the center. I'll show you that when we get to it. And we're going to do 4K in the rear. Now, it's definitely important to make sure that you put oil in it, but make sure, guys, that gasket is in the right spot as well. And so you don't forget, GPM even provides you with instructions on how to build them and how to fill them. All right, there it is. We got that diff full. Just make sure you're installing the diff gasket back in the same orientation as when you took it out. The front diff, we're going to use 7K. Not many of you guys know now, but I am a sponsored driver, team driver, and I actually carry this COWRC UdderBUtter now. Now, this is the older formula, but the stuff I'm carrying and is available for you guys is the new formula. Center diff with shaft and pinions. Let's fill it with some oil. When you upgrade to the center diff by GPM, you get rid of the planetary gears and you go with spider gears. In the center diff, you have 4 spider gears. Unlike the front and the rear, you have 2, center has 4. And in the center, we're going to go ahead and put 10K.